Number 10, Barnett. Number 23, Ben Lafferty. Number 14, Zane Whitaker. Number 10, Ethan Sayer. And number 5, Grayson Whitaker.
Here against the Hornets. The Hornets lost 2 games so far. They're 6-2 on the season. Wildcats 9-0. Livingston playing in the championship game for the boys' red bracket of the Smoky Mountain Christmas Classic here in Gatlinburg. Stars for Livingston Academy. Isaac Story.
Fans, put your hands together. Somebody's leading with a championship. It's tip time.
Features a good pass for Wildcats in the blue jerseys with white letters and gold trim. Wow, the Magoffin County Hornets, white letters and maroon trim. And Magoffin got the tip, and here comes Livingston. Daniel Boober now has it. Tucker Miller in the corner. He's going to try to attempt to drive. Sees Story on the top of the key. Now Hargis has it. Hargis drives in the lane. Throws it up, won't go. Good pass. Gets the offensive rebound, and it's good. Easton, good pass for 2. Gets the scoring started this morning.
Good pass. It's a starting for 2.
Good pass. Just got 2. All right, now for the Hornets. They're traveling down here from Kentucky. Number 2, Barnett has it. Over to 10. Slayer. Slayer over to Whitter. Whitter with the spin move. It's going to be traveling on Whitter. Whitaker, sorry. Whitaker turns the ball over, and Livingston has the ball back again. Looking to extend the lead. Score should be 2-0. Score should be 2-0. Tucker Miller with a 3-pointer won't go. Wyatt Hargis got the rebound. Livingston resetting the offense over to Miller. Now Bilbrey has it in the corner for 3. Daniel Bilbrey shoots a 3, and it's good. Daniel Bilbrey for 3. Daniel Bilbrey. Number 10, Slayer bringing across the court for the Hornets. Over to number 2, Barnett. Barnett down low pass, tried to lob it up to number 14, Whitaker. Whitaker guarded by Hargis. Pass intercepted. Tucker Miller with the steal, and here comes Livingston Academy. Push up the floor, Daniel Bilbrey. The quickness, and Daniel Bilbrey with a quick timeout by Magoffin County, Kentucky. Quick timeout with a nice scoring run from Livingston Academy. They've got this one started. They lead 7-0. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the first period of action. Alrighty, here we're back at Gatlinburg High School in the championship game between the Wildcats and the Hornets of Magoffin County, Kentucky. Number 10, Slayer, bringing it across the court, hands over to Barnett. Barnett back over to Slayer. Slayer looking something to do with it, finds Whitaker. Whitaker on the right wing, finds number 5 down low. The other Whitaker, but it's stolen, and Livingston Academy has it. Story's going to set up the offense and bring it up slowly for Livingston. Story over to Bilbrey. Now Miller. Miscommunication down low. Good pass for trying to get it, but stolen. The pass was picked off by the Hornets. Number 10, Slayer has it. He seems to be their greatest shooter. We watched him in warm-ups. Barnett is going to be a blocking foul, I believe, on Isaac Story. That'll be his first foul of the game. It'll be the first foul of the game called here. Magoffin County already took 1 timeout. They got 4 left. Livingston has all 5. Now Barnett. Barnett at the top of the key. Over number 23, Lafferty. Lafferty misses the 3, and Miller gets the rebound. Here comes Tucker Miller and the Livingston Academy Wildcats pushing up the floor. He's a good passer. Back up to Miller for a wide-open 3-pointer. Tucker Miller won't go, and rebounded by number 5, Grayson Whitaker. And here he comes up the floor on the right side. Started by Bilbrey. Now Slayer. Barnett shoots the 3. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Power dribbles back up to number 2, Barnett. With a 3. Sorry, with a 2. That may be a 3.
Barnett foul. Foul on Goodpasture.
That's a
Barnett
Easton
line.
Goodpasture. It'll be number 2, Alan Barnett, going to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's the first free throw. Aiden Barnett gets the scoring started for Magoffin County.
Makes them both.
Gets them both, and Livingston still leads 7-2. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the first quarter of action. Now Story over to Goodpasture. He's going to get fouled by number 23, Ben Lafferty.
Foul on Lafferty.
That'll be his first foul of the game. And the first foul called on Magoffin County. Hargis is going to throw it in for Livingston. Hargis finds Story. Story over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with a quick pass to Hargis from the free throw line, and it's good. Wyatt Hargis. Nice shot there by Wyatt Hargis to get his scoring morning started. Here comes the Hornets. Slayer for the Barnett. Barnett has it, looking to reset the offense for the Magoffin County Hornets. Now number 5, Whitaker. Now Barnett on the left wing. Barnett tries to drive, shoots a 3, and it's good. Aiden Barnett, he's got all the 3 points. He's got all the points for the Hornets so far with 5. Story. Covered up by Slayer. Now good pass with a nice bounce pass to Isaac Story for the lay-in, and it's good.
Good give and go. Scoring for 2.
Isaac Story gets his scoring morning started. All right, Barnett tries to drive in, and Wyatt Hargis with the denial. Livingston leads 11-5. 4 minutes to play in the first period of this championship game. Slayer looking to throw in. Looking. Finds Barnett. Barnett behind the volleyball line. Barnett does the drive in. Heavily guarded by Hargis. Pass nearly intercepted by Bilbrey. Whitaker trying to recover. And Zane Whitaker, and now it's off to Slayer. Ethan Slayer setting up the offense for the Hornets. They're coming off a nice victory against James River, Virginia yesterday. And it'll be a traveling violation on Ethan Slayer. There'll be a turnover, and Livingston's going to get the ball back. Isaac Story is going to throw it in Daniel Bilbrey. 3 minutes and 41 seconds to play in the first period of action. Livingston leads 11-5. Bilbrey over to Hargis. Hargis back into Bilbrey. Bilbrey fakes a 3, heavily guarded by Barnett. Miller set up the offense for Livingston. Daniel over to White. Hargis finds Miller. Bilbrey for a deep 3-pointer for him. Won't go. Rebound by number 2, Aiden Barnett. And here comes Magoffin County. They're looking to score here. Trying to take the power dribble, but loses it. And they recover it. Finds Whitaker down low. Hargis can't complete the denial.
Number 14, Whitaker.
Zane Whitaker gets his scoring morning started as Livingston still leads 11-7. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the first period of action. Good passer down low. Finds Story. Story with a quick 3-pointer. Nearly gets the friendly roll, and there's going to be a foul on number 23, I believe, Ben Lafferty. Number 23, Ben Lafferty. That'll be his second foul of the game.
23. Suns in for the
Number
Hornets.
1 and number 0 come in for Slayer and Lafferty. Number 0, Walker Russell. And number 1, Brennan Hansen for the Hornets. Now Isaac Story's going to throw it in for Livingston. Story over to Hargis. Hargis from the mid-range. Won't go. And number 0, Russell has it. Looking something to do with it. Barnett. Over to Russell. Russell trying to get the ball away. Over to Lafferty. Sorry, but it was Salmons who went out of the game. Whitaker for the mid-range. Won't go. It's going to be out of bounds, and Livingston's going to have it. Wildcats leading this one 11-7. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter of action. Bilbrey bringing it up for Livingston. Bringing this across the timeline. Covered up by Russell. Story. Over to Goodpaster. Goodpaster looking for the feed, but he takes it himself, and it's good. Easton Goodpaster. Nice move by him. He's got 4 this morning. And the Wildcats leading 13-7. It's going to be a foul on Tucker Miller. That'll be his first foul of the game. 3rd team foul for the Wildcats.
Foul on 21 for the Wildcats. Number 14,
Cole Harris comes in the game for Tucker Miller. Livingston still leads 13-7. 1:42 to play in the first period of action. Russell's going to bring across the timeline for the Hornets. Russell. Bounce pass to Barnett. Barnett down low. Lafferty. Lafferty's going to try to take it himself, and it's no good. And Hargis is going to get the rebound. Here comes Wyatt Hargis for Livingston Academy. Brings it across the timeline. Finds Story. Bilbrey in the corner for a contested three-pointer. Won't go. It's going to air ball. Number 23, Lafferty gets the rebound, and here comes the Hornets of Magoffin County. Barnett. Over Whitaker. Whitaker. Finds Barnett. Barnett tries to drive in himself, and he's going to get fouled.
Barnett, foul.
Number 12, Wyatt Hargis. That'll be his first foul of the game. 14 fouls for the Wildcats. And Barnett to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. Trying to cut into this Livingston lead. He does that.
First.
Number 3 comes in for number 23, Lafferty.
Number 3 checking in for the Hornets.
Barnett on his second attempt. He's 100% from the free throw line this morning. Misses it. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Livingston leads 13-8. Goodpaster. Goodpaster with a spin move. Tried to gut it up. And it's good. Easton Goodpaster with a big minute here for the Wildcats. He's got 6 points in this one. Of the Wildcats 15. They lead 15-8. 40 seconds to play in the first period. Lafferty up to Whitaker. Whitaker covered by Goodpaster. Now Barnett with a deep three-pointer. Won't go. And Hargis is going to get the board. And here comes Livingston Academy. Wyatt Hargis pushes across the timeline. Covered up by number 1. Hansen. Hargis drives in on his own. Sees Story. Story shoots a 3. A little strong on that one. Whitaker gets the rebound. 19 seconds to play in the first quarter here. Dana Bilbrey nearly gets the pick. Now Barnett. Covered up by Bilbrey. Over to number 3. Meadows. Meadows back over to Barnett. 5 seconds to play in the first quarter. Barnett finds number 0 in the corner. Russell for the 3, and he's short. And Livingston Academy has the lead here, 15-8 at the end of the first quarter of this championship action. Livingston Academy still got all their timeouts left on Magoffin County. Has used 1. Livingston leads 15-8. Start of the second period. All right, here Livingston Academy leads 15-8 at the start of the second period of this championship action in the boys' red bracket. Goodpaster is the leading scorer for the Wildcats. He's got 6. Bob Bilbrey has 5. Slayer is going to throw it in for the Hornets. Now number 2, Barnett. Barnett over to Whitaker. Whitaker shoots mid-range, and it's good.
Whitaker with a turnaround.
Zane Whitaker with the fadeaway jumper. Cuts the Livingston lead just to 5 now. Livingston Academy leads 15-10. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the second period. Now Story over to Hargis. Hargis. Story finds the lane, drives in, and he gets swatted by number 14, Zane Whitaker, with the denial of Isaac Story. Livingston's going to retain possession. Harris looking to find a teammate. Now Hargis double team. Story over to Miller. Miller on the top of the key. Set up the offense for Livingston Academy. Now Story finds the feed to Hargis down low. Hargis, and it's good. Wyatt Hargis for 2 in a Story. He's got 4. Looked like kind of grabbed his defender, grabbed Hargis' jersey there, but he still got the basket. And number 0. Now to Whitaker. It's going to be kickball violation on Easton. Good pass from Livingston's still going to have it. Sorry. The Hornets, Magoffin Central, will still have it. Number 10, Ethan Slayer is going to throw it in for the Hornets. Slayer finds Whitaker for 3, and it's good. Grayson Whitaker. Sorry. He's got 3, and it cuts the Livingston lead to just 4 now. Livingston leads 17-13. Harris, pass nearly picked off by number 2, Barnett. Now Hargis. Hargis covered up by Meadows. Good pass drives in, and it's good. Easton Goodpasser. He's got 8 points already of the Livingston 19. Livingston leads 19-13. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half. Whitaker from a deep 3-pointer. Won't go. And they're going to get their own rebound. Whitaker for another 3-pointer in the corner. Won't go, and Goodpasser gets the rebound. Here comes Cole Harris for the Livingston Academy. Cole Harris covered by Whitaker. Harris over to Story. Story finds Miller. Goodpasser tried to get it, but it's going to be intercepted by the Hornets. And here comes Whitaker moving quickly up the floor for Magoffin County. The Hornets traveling down here from Kentucky this morning, actually. They've probably been up here all week. They've played some more games. Now, Goodpasser gets the rebound for Livingston. Livingston came up here for the same for the girls. They won their last game against Warren Central from Kentucky. Hargis for Livingston Academy. Livingston leads 21-13. Whitaker shoots the mid-range. Won't go. Hargis gets the rebound. Livingston looking to extend their lead here to double digits. Miller finds Goodpasser. Goodpasser. Going to be traveling violation on Easton Goodpasser.
Subs from both teams coming in.
Daniel Bilbrey is going to check in the game for Isaac Story, and number 23, Ben Lafferty, comes in the game for number 3, Reed Meadows for the Hornets. Slayer's going to throw it in for Magoffin County. Now Barnett. Livingston with the press. Up to Whitaker. Whitaker back over to his brother Whitaker. Barnett behind the back dribble. Spin move. Won't go. Rebounded by Lafferty. Lafferty with the power dribble, and it goes up, and he's good. Ben Lafferty gets his first points of the game. Livingston still leads 21-15. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Bilbrey. Bilbrey's going to try to drive. Loses it. And now Lafferty loses it. And he's in a collision with Miller, and he tries to throw the ball on Tucker Miller. It's going to be traveling violation. He threw the ball down on Tucker Miller. And Livingston's going to have the ball. A wild play down there under the baseline, and now the Hornets end up with it. Slayer covered up by Goodpasser. Tucker Miller with a flyby. And Goodpasser gets the rebound. Miller has the ball for Livingston. Got kind of hammered on that last play. The player threw the ball down out of space. The official didn't blow the whistle on anything there. They called a traveling violation. Bilbrey. Now Harris. Harris going to try to drive in. With a Euro step, Cole Harris, a nice move there.
Harris,
With his scoring more than started. He's got 2. Livingston leads 23-15. Now Whitaker. Whitaker down to Laverty. Laverty up to number 2. Arnett is going to be traveling violation on Aiden Arnett. He turns the ball over to Livingston. Trying to extend their lead to double digits here. 4 minutes to play. Rocco Carwile comes in the game for Easton Goodpaster for the Livingston Academy. Easton Goodpaster leads the game so far. He's got 8 points. Harris going to throw it into Bilbrey. Bilbrey up to Hargis. Hargis finds Miller in the corner. Shoots a 3, step back, and it's good. Tucker Miller for 3. First 3 of the game, and Livingston Academy leads by 11, 26-15. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first half. Arnett, long pass up to Whitaker. Whitaker, guarded by Hargis. He's got 6 points. Cuts into the Livingston lead. Harris bringing it across the timeline, trying to nearly lose it on the other side, and Slayer has the ball and gets the fast break layup. Ethan Slayer gets the steal. Delay of game on number 5. Crossed the line and throwing it inbounds. And the Bilbrey pointed to the official and told him that he did, and the official seen it. Miller has it for Livingston. Livingston leads 26-19. Now Hargis gets his pocket pick. Ball's going to stay with Livingston. The Goblin fans ain't liking that. Isaac Story comes in the game for Wyatt Hargis. Livingston leads 26-19 over Magoffin County Hornets from Kentucky. Story bringing it across the timeline. Up on the Pittman logo. Over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey. Carwile. Sorted by Laverty. Now Miller has it. Sorted by Slayer. Miller finds the lane where the runner won't go. And Whitaker ends up with the rebound. They're pushing the pace offensively. Find Laverty. Laverty tries to drive in. Very athletic there. Very athletic move, but he misses, and Hargis gets the rebound. Now Miller. Miller loses it in the corner. And Magoffin County is going to have the ball back. Livingston still leads 26-19. Magoffin trying to cut into that lead a little bit in this championship game. Slayer heavily guarded in the double team. Now he's triple team. Now Carwile tries to find Whitaker. A blocking foul on Isaac Story. That'll be his second foul of the game. He's got 2. 5 team fouls for the Wildcats. Number 14, Zane Whitaker, going to the free throw line. He'll be shooting
foul
2.
Number 21, Miller.
Sorry, that'll be on Tucker Miller. That'll be his second foul. Now Whitaker hits the free throw.
Makes first.
May have been on Story. The PA announcer said Miller, but I believe it was on Isaac Story.
Foul was reported wrong. The last foul was on 42.
Here you go, the PA announcer correcting himself. Number 14 with the second free throw.
He makes it good.
Livingston still leads by 5 here. 26-21. Quick advance to Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey cross court pass to Harris. Harris has a drive in, won't go. Gets his own rebound. Hargis for the corner 3. Won't go. Miller tries to tip it. Now Harris with a nice move. Tucker Miller got the tip. And Cole Harris with the putback. Cole Harris, a nice move for the Wildcats in Livingston. Leads 28-21. 2 minutes to play in the second half. In the first half, second period. Now Whitaker. Down low, finds a backdoor. Pit number 14, Zane Whitaker.
Sticking behind the defense.
He's got 8 points. Now Carwile bringing it across the timeline. Finds Miller. Miller over to Carwile. Carwile. Hargis with a fadeaway. And why Hargis? He's got 6 points. The Livingston Academy leads 30-23. A minute 35 to play in the second quarter. Over Whitaker. Now Arnett. Barnett. Barnett tries to drive in. Front up Barnett, number 2. Number 5, Grayson Whitaker tried to drive in. The foul is going to be on number 12,
Foul
Wyatt
number 12,
Hargis.
Hargis.
That'll be his
Goodpaster checking back in
second
for
foul of the game.
Wildcats.
And Easton Goodpaster comes in the game for Rocco Carwile for Livingston. Number 10, Slayer is going to throw it in for the Hornets. Slayer for the bounce pass, and now Goodpaster ends up with it. 1:15 to play in the second quarter. Daniel Bilbrey lets him fly by. Daniel Bilbrey for 2. And now Barnett has it. Back over to Whitaker. Whitaker shoots a deep three-pointer, rolls out, and now Hargis gets the rebound. 50 seconds to play in the second quarter. Hargis taking it all by himself, and he's going to get fouled.
Foul number 5, Whitaker.
Foul is going to be on Grayson Whitaker. His first foul of the game, 3rd team foul for the Hornets. Rocco Carwile checks in the game for Wyatt Hargis. Harris is going to throw it in for Livingston. 45 seconds to play in the second period. Livingston leads 32-23. Harris. The bounce pass to Goodpaster. Goodpaster hands back up to Harris. Harris is going to be traveling violation on Cole Harris. Turns the ball over. 36.4 seconds to play in the second quarter. Livingston leads 32-23. They're going to try to burn some clock. Aiden Barnett bringing it across the timeline for the Hornets. Barnett setting up the offense over to Whitaker. Whitaker back to Barnett. Whitaker setting the screen for Bilbrick for Barnett. Now Whitaker has it. 13 seconds to play. Down to 10. 5 seconds. Now Arnett looking something to do with it. Finds Slayer for 3. Won't go. Whitaker's going to get fouled. It's going to be on Cole Harris, I believe. 0.3 of a second to play. It's going to be on Cole Harris. It'll be his first foul of the game.
Harris, 1-1. Whitaker to the line.
And Whitaker is going to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 1 and 1. 0.3 of a second to play in the second period. Number 14, Zane Whitaker.
Makes
It's the first one of the 1 and 1. He'll get a shot for one more. The clock keeper is asked to put 0.3 seconds back on the clock. Going to put 0.3 seconds. They put 3 seconds on the clock. Clock keeper having to adjust there. Official at the scorer's table. Livingston Academy leads 32-24. The game's kind of stopped here. Game's kind of stopped. Can't seem to get the clock up to 3/10. They got 2.5. She got to be able to stop it on 3/10. Wasn't able to, and we're still stopped. Another official comes over here and is going to do it for the scorekeeper here. A couple people up at the scorer's table trying to figure out how to set it up at 3/10. There they go. They got it 3/10.
Thanks for your patience.
The second playing the game. And now Zane Whitaker at the free throw line. Zane Whitaker, his first trip to the free throw line. Hit the front end of the 1-1. Now shoots the second in.
Makes a boat.
And it's good. 3/10 seconds to play. All I got to do is throw it in. And Goodpaster gets the ball. The ball's thrown in, but Livingston Academy leads at halftime. 32-25 at the start of halftime. Magoffin County coming off a big win against James River yesterday in the second round or in the semifinals of the Smoky Mountain Christmas Classic, and Livingston Academy with a win over Floyd Central to both be here in the championship game of the boys' red division. We'll be right back right after halftime for the start of second half action. Here we're back. It's still in halftime minute. 30 seconds left in the halftime time span. Both teams warming up. Livingston leads 32-25. A minute and 20 to play in the third period. For the Wildcats, Easton Goodpasture leads scoring with 8. Daniel Bilbrey has 7. Tucker Miller 2. Cole Harris 4. White Hargis has 6. And Isaac Story with 2 for the Wildcats. They're taking on Magoffin County, Kentucky. This is halftime. Livingston leads 32-23. We're about to start the third period of action here in this championship game. Winner will be the championship, or be the champion of Smoky Mountain Christian Classic in the boys division. And if Livingston wants to win, they will start the season 10-0. Last time they were 9-0 was 1998 season. It's been a while since the Wildcats have started this well. Looking to start 10-0 here after this game. Magoffin County, Kentucky looking to go 7-2 after this game. They got 2 losses on the season, but the last win was against James River, Virginia, to get into the championship game. If they would have lost, they would have played in third place game. But that is what.
One more half. Here we go. Wildcats ball to get us started.
One more half, and a champion will be crowned here in Gallagher-Bittman High School. Daniel Bilbrey. Here comes Livingston Academy at the start of the second half. Livingston leads 32-25. Now Goodpasture. Goodpasture looking for something to do with it. Finds Bilbrey. Bilbrey. Over to Story. Finds Hargis. Wyatt Hargis. Drives to the left. And it's good. Wyatt Hargis in the mid-range jumper. He's got 8. Him and Easton Goodpasture, both 8 points for the Wildcats. Now Slayer guarded by Miller. Over to Arnett. Now Whitaker. Grayson Whitaker over to Barnett. Barnett picked up by Billy. Barnett still has it looking, calling up for Slayer. Slayer. Over to Barnett. Now Whitaker in the corner by 3. Really nice close up. Number 5, Grayson Whitaker for 3. He closes in the Livingston Academy lead. 34-28. Goodpasture down low. Guarded by Laverty and Easton Goodpasture. He's got 10 points in this one. It'll be a technical foul, number 23, Ben Laverty. It'll be a technical foul. Number 23, Ben Laverty.
Technical foul on White, 23.
And Tucker Miller will be shooting 2 free throws.
Miller shoots technical.
Every game the Wildcats have played in this tournament, there's been a technical foul called on the opposing team. Every game they played in this tournament. Tucker Miller.
That's first.
It's the first technical free throw. Miller hits them both. Livingston Academy leads by 10, 38-28. 6 minutes and 56 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Meadows checking.
Story over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to bring it up the court for Livingston Academy. Bilbrey over to Hargis. Hargis on the logo. Hargis picked up by Meadows. Now good pass out to Miller for a deep 3-pointer. Tucker Miller off the mark, and Wyatt Hargis gets the offensive board. Story up fakes a 3, and it's going to be a traveling violation on Isaac Story. Hornets are going to have it. Now Slayer. Slayer, he's got 2 points. Pass over to Barnett. He's got 6. And trying to lob it up to Whitaker, and Goodpasture comes down with it. Now Miller for the Livingston. Miller over to Hargis. Hargis in the corner. Shoots the 3. Wyatt Hargis won't go. And so we found Easton Goodpasture. That'll be his, I believe, it'll be his second foul of the game. Easton Goodpasture with foul. And he gives Magoffin County the ball back. 28-38, Livingston Academy leads by 10. Just over 6 minutes here to play. Barnett, the mid-range, he's going to get fouled. I believe it'll be on Wyatt Hargis, I believe. It'll be number 12, Wyatt Hargis. He's got 3 fouls. And it looks like Cole Harris will be coming in for him.
Harris checking in for the Wildcats.
Hargis has 8 points. Goodpaster has 10 points. Cole Harris, he's got 4. He comes in the game for Wyatt Hargis. Slayer throws it into Barnett, covered by Bilbrey. Barnett has the ball. Bilbrey playing some good defense on him. Now Whitaker, picked up by Miller. Slayer. Barnett, the fadeaway, won't go and get past his rebound. Quick advance to Harris, and now Miller. Miller pops the three-pointer, rolls out, and Whitaker comes down with it, and here comes Magoffin County. Slayer misses the layup. Barnett tries to get it back, tries to go up, and he gets fouled. Livingston still leads this one by 10, 28-38.
Barnett foul.
Foul's going to be on Isaac
Foul on
Story. That'll be his
42.
third foul of the game. And I believe Rocco Carwell will come in the game for him. Number 2,
Carlisle
Aiden Barnett misses the first free throw. Carwell checks in for Isaac Story for Livingston. Aiden Barnett on his second free throw. He missed the first one. Misses on both, and Livingston gets the rebound. Carwell to Bilbrey. Bilbrey picked up by Whitaker. Bilbrey gets the double team. Carwell over to Miller. Miller. Long pass to Harris. Harris, quick pass to Bilbrey. Bilbrey finds the lane, drives in. He gets blocked off the rim, but he's going to get fouled.
Miller foul. Foul on 14.
Foul's going to be number 14, Zane Whitaker. That'll be his first foul of the game, and Daniel Bilbrey play at the free throw line for Livingston Academy. Livingston trying to extend this lead to 12 here. These 2 free throws.
Makes the first.
Hits the first one. Bilbrey shoots the shot. And it falls.
Makes it both. That was Bilbrey, not Miller.
Makes both free throws there on the foul. And now Magoffin County looking to answer, trying to cut into this 12-point Livingston Academy lead. Here in the championship game of the Smoky Mountain Christmas Classic. Slayer, pass nearly intercepted. And Whitaker from the free throw line. And it's good. 14. Zane Whitaker with a nice jump shot there by Zane Whitaker and touching this Livingston lead. Livingston leads by 10 now. Here comes Daniel Bilbrey, bringing it across the timeline. Finds Miller. Miller over to Harris. Harris shoots the 3. And it's good. Cole Harris with a 3-pointer.
Harris from the...
Livingston leads by 13 now, 43-30. Slayer. Over to Barnett. Barnett. Whitaker in the corner for a 3. And there'll be a under the goal foul, an off-ball foul. On number 14, Cole Harris. That'll be his second foul.
Foul on Harris.
It'll be on Cole Harris. Slayer's going to throw it in for the Hornets. Now Barnett throws it up and it's good. Aiden Barnett
to the rim for 2.
Take it to the rim for 2, and that's his first bucket of the game. He's got 3 and some free throws. That's his first 2-pointer. Daniel Bilbrey with a nice lay-in. Bilbrey's got 9 points. He gets stolen. Here comes Cole Harris. Bilbrey's got his 12 points. Sorry about that. Now Harris gets the ball, and here comes Livingston. A quick advance. Carwell with a lay-in, and it's good. Rocco Carwell, the nice assist to Cole Harris. Timeout call for Magoffin County. That'll be a full timeout. Magoffin County and the Wildcats
Hornets
extending their lead, 47-32 with a nice run here in the third quarter. And the Hornets trying to get back into this. We'll be right back. Sorry, folks. Went back from the scoring there. Daniel Bilbrey has 11 points. He leads the Wildcats. He's got a couple buckets, 2 free throws, and a 3-pointer. And now after the Magoffin County timeout, Slayer has it. Over to number 1, Hanson. Now Slayer back over to Hanson. Hanson in the corner, guarded by Harris. Hanson looking for something to do with it. Finds Barnett. Barnett covered. Gets triple teamed and finds Whitaker. In the back door, cut. 14, Zane Whitaker for 2. He's the lead scorer for the Hornets. Finds Miller. Miller. Over to Carwile. Down low to Goodpaster. Goodpaster. Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the feed down low to Harris, but it's going to stay with Livingston. It's going to hit number 10, Ethan Slayer. Livingston's still going to have the ball. Bilbrey to Carwile. Carwile. It's going to be traveling violation on Rocco Carwile. And Livingston's going to lose the ball. Livingston still leads 47-34. Barnett gets the double team. Now Hanson over to Slayer. Slayer picked up heavily by Miller. Miller playing stellar defense for the Wildcats. Barnett with a 3. Off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound and throws it up with a floater. Off his own rebound, and Wyatt Hargis is going to go to the scorer's table. He's probably going to check in the Wildcats. Harris. He's going to hit the baseline. It's going to go the other way. Wyatt Hargis is going to come in the game for Rocco Carwile. There's going to be a timeout called. Full timeout. Head coach Jimmy Miller for the Wildcats. That'll be his first timeout taken this morning. It's currently 10:52 Eastern Time. 9:52 over back in Hogeye Country. And the Wildcats are leading the Magoffin County Hornets 47-36. Right here after the Livingston Academy timeout, Magoffin County has it. We're going to get into the Livingston Academy lead. Livingston leads 47-36. Missed that one, and here comes Bilbrey. Bilbrey races down the ball. We'll bring it up slowly and set up the offense for Livingston. Now Hargis. Hargis. The runner won't go. And Whitaker gets the rebound. Here comes number 10, Slayer for Magoffin County. Cross-court pass to Barnett. Barnett drives in, gets a double team, walls up, and Daniel Bilbrey nearly gets the steal. Barnett finds Slayer. Slayer over to number 22, Noah Salmons. Misses that one. And Hargis. Now Miller for a 3-pointer. Tucker Miller rolls off the rim, and Barnett gets the board. Comes the Hornets. Number 0. That was Russell for 3. His first basket of the night. Livingston having some trouble getting across the timeline. Goodpaster brings it across. Story. And slow the offense down and set up for the Wildcats. Under 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. Livingston leads 47-39. Quick advance to number 0, Russell. Russell drives in, tries to find Barnett, but it's going to go the other way.
Whitaker checking back in for the Hornets.
Whitaker checks in for number 10, Ethan Slayer. Number 5, that'll be Grayson Whitaker. There's 2 Whitakers on this team. Grayson Whitaker and Zane Whitaker. Bilbrey brings it across quickly. It's going to be foul on Barnett. Aiden Barnett, I believe. That'll be his first foul of the game. Livingston's got a good crowd down here below where we're sitting at. Not as far of a drive for Livingston as it was Magoffin County. Magoffin County talked to one of the coaches earlier. They said, or the bookkeeper for one, they had to drive down 5 to 6 hour drive down here on the Wildcats. On about a 2-hour drive. And Bilbrey gets the ball. A big foul, number 2. Aiden Barnett. That'll be his second foul there. Last 2 fouls been called on him. Now Story. Story quickly brings it up the court and he gets denied in number 14, I believe. It's going to go the other way. There's going to be a foul. 8-10 seconds to play. Number 2. He's got 3 fouls in a row there for him. On Aiden Barnett. 8-10 seconds to do something with the ball. Probably looking for the quick shoot for the tip in. Miller throws it up. Nearly goes in, but Tucker Miller misses that shot, and Livingston Academy leads 47-39 after 3 periods. One more quarter to play to decide who the champion is in this red boys bracket between Magoffin County, Kentucky, and the Livingston Academy Wildcats. We'll be right back.
Fans, one more quarter. Hornets ball to get started.
A champion here at the Smoky Mountain Christmas Classic in the Red Division Boys bracket between the Livingston Academy Wildcats and Magoffin County Hornets from Kentucky. Magoffin's going to have the basketball. Livingston leads 47-39 by 8 points here. 7 minutes, 50 seconds to play in the final quarter of action. Deep 3 from Whitaker won't go. Slayer tries to keep it in, but it's going to stay. No, actually, it's going to go to Livingston Academy. Okay, it went off one of the Livingston defenders, but it stays with the Hornets. Here comes Isaac Story. Story brings it across the timeline. Isaac Story. Has a drive in, finds Tucker Miller. Tucker Miller thought about the 3, but drives in himself. And the runner, and it's good. Tucker Miller for 3. Nice lay-in for Tucker Miller off the glass. And now here comes Slayer. Heavily guarded by Bilbrey. Slayer looking to do away with it. Trying to get to Whitaker, but it could pass to intercept. And Story tries to advance the ball to Miller, but Miller wasn't there just yet. And there's going to be a substitution. Number 10, Slayer is going to check in for number 0, Walker Russell. Technically, that's the name to be Russell Walker, but it's Walker Russell. The Hornets. Slayer is going to bring it across the court for Magoffin County. The pass is going to be nearly picked off by Isaac Story.
Hanson checking.
Number 1, Brennan Hanson checks in. Barnett, the deep 3-pointer won't go. Slayer gets front of Slayer. Walker gets the rebound. And now Barnett ends up with it. Barnett finds Whitaker in the backdoor cut.
Whitaker,
Grayson Whitaker for 2. He's got 10 points for the Hornets. Hargis cuts into this Livingston lead. Livingston only leads 49-41. Miller makes the 3, drives in with a runner, won't go. Whitaker gets the rebound. And there's going to be a foul. It's like an Easton Goodpaster. So that'll be his 3rd foul of the game. Yes, it's on Easton Goodpaster. He's got 3. So there's Isaac Story. They both got to be careful here. You get 5, you're out of the game. Magoffin County trying to claw back into this one. Livingston hoping to get a stop here on defense. I would imagine if the Hornets was to score here, Livingston would call a timeout. Maybe wrong. We'll see. Now Whitaker. Whitaker in the corner, back over to Slayer. Slayer guarded by Miller. Slayer over the drive in, back over number 5. Whitaker. Down low pass. It's going to be a foul in Livingston. Number 32 is the good pass. He's got 4 fouls. And Cole Harris is going to come in for a good passer. Harris. Harris has 7 points in this one. Livingston leads 49-41. Just over 6 minutes to play in the game. Slayer. Arnett misses that one. It's going to be a foul. Over the back foul, number 14, Zane Whitaker, I believe. Yes, number 14, Zane Whitaker. It'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And now Story is going to throw it in. Harris over to Story. Story quickly pushing the ball up the floor. It's going to be kickball violation for number 10, Ethan Slayer. And Livingston's going to have the ball. They're going to get a reset the offense. Here comes Daniel Bilbrey for Livingston Academy. Daniel Bilbrey at the top of the key. Fires over to Hargis. Hargis finds Miller. Miller over to Bilbrey. Livingston leads 49-41. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the game. Story. Spin move. Finds Harris in a corner. Harris drives in on his own, but he gets blocked off the glass. Daniel Bilbrey nearly got the steal. A wild play right there. 2 Wildcats fall on the floor. Tucker and Miller.
Laverty checking back in.
The Hornets getting some momentum here late in the game. Slayer. Over to Whitaker. Arnett tries to drive in. He's going to get fouled. And 1. Come
on, man.
Foul. This will be on number 12, Wyatt Hargis. That'll be his 4th foul of the game on Livingston Academy. He's going to call a timeout. Livingston's going to call a full timeout. Livingston leads 49-43. They led by, I believe they led by 18 earlier in the game. The Wildcats did. And the Hornets have clawed back into this one. We'll be right back out of the timeout. Here after the Livingston Academy full timeout, Livingston leads 49-43. 5 minutes to play in the game. And number 2, Aiden Barnett's at the free throw line after a foul on Wyatt Hargis. Hargis has 4 fouls. He's got to be careful. Aiden Barnett for the and one opportunity. And it's
He
good.
goes his and one.
Here comes Livingston. They only lead by 5. Story with the bounce pass to Harris, and it's going to lose it, and it's going to go back to Magoffin County. We said Livingston led by 18 early in this game, and Magoffin County's clawed back in it. 49-44. 5 minutes to play in the game. We got a good one on tap here for you. Now Slayer. Over to Whitaker. Covered by Harris. We're over to Slayer. Slayer with a 3. Won't go. Carwile gets the rebound. Here comes Livingston. They're looking to slow the offense. Story. Over to Harris. Now Miller. Tucker Miller over to Carwile. Rocco Carwile. The spin move. Drives in. Won't go. And Lafferty gets the rebound. Here comes Slayer. Now Barnett. Barnett finds Whitaker in the corner for a 3, and it's good. Number 5, Grayson Whitaker for 3, and just like that, it's a 2-point ball game. And they lose. Livingston loses the ball. Number 5, Whitaker has it, and now look at it for the tie. It's an and one basket for number 2, Aiden Barnett. Livingston.
Foul on 42, Story.
On Isaac Story, that'll be his 4th foul. Livingston's going to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, Livingston Academy. And the Wildcats are tied with the Hornets. Right here, Aiden Barnett at the free throw line to possibly take the lead for the Magoffin County Hornets. Look at, there might have been a foul there. No whistle blown. Aiden Barnett at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 1 after the and one. Livingston had a comfortable lead early in the game. This 4th quarter, the Hornets of Magoffin County, Kentucky, has made a run on the Livingston Academy Wildcats. Aiden Barnett at the free throw line to take the lead for the Hornets. He gets 1 shot. Can he take the lead? Aiden Barnett for the lead. Missed it. Hargis has it. We're tied at 49 apiece. 4 minutes to play in the game. Story. Over to Hargis. Hargis. He's going to get fouled by number 2, Aiden Barnett. He's got 4 fouls. He's trying to ask the official what's going on.
Foul number 2, Barnett.
He's got 4 fouls. They'll send Wyatt Hargis
Hargis to the line.
To the free throw line. He'll be shooting 1 and 1. Wyatt Hargis. Big time free throws for the junior. Hargis. First one is up and good. Wyatt Hargis, a big 3-pointer for the Wildcats. His first trip to the line this evening. Hargis. Second free throw in, it's good. Livingston Academy now leads by 2, 51-49. Magoffin County looking to answer or take the lead with a 3. With a down low pass to Lafferty. Ben Lafferty, he's got 4 points. That's his second basket of the night. And now Miller has it over the Story for the Wildcats. We're tied at 51 apiece. Finds good passer. Good passer down low. Looking to see Story. Story over to Hargis. Hargis finds a lane. Drives in. With a runner. Won't go. And Whitaker gets the rebound. A chance to take the lead. And he slips. Surprise. No walking down. He gets the and one basket.
Come on.
Looks like he's a little tripped up there. The foul's going to be on number 21, Tucker Miller. He's got 2 fouls. And Aiden Barnett at the free throw line to extend this lead to 3. Wow, what a turn of events we've had here in this game. Misses it, and Livingston only trails by 2. 53-51. We got a great game here in this championship one. Story drives in, and it's good. Story for 2. The Wildcats got to play some defense, and they're tied at 53 apiece. 3 minutes to play in the game. Slayer. Over to Barnett. Slayer. Over to Whitaker. Whitaker guarded by Hargis. By Story. Whitaker guarded by Goodpasser.
Whitaker for 2.
No foul there. Number 14, Zane Whitaker for 2. Livingston Academy trying to tie the game here. Goodpasser over to Miller. Miller over to Bilbrey. Now Miller has, there's going to be a hand check foul, number 10, Ethan Slayer. That'll be his first foul of the game. It'll be 1-1 Tucker Miller at the free throw line, shooting 1-1. Looking to tie the game here for the Wildcats. Misses it. Wildcats looking to keep their perfect season alive. They're trailing by 2. Barnett finds Whitaker down low. Good pass can be offensive foul to the 14, Zane Whitaker. He's got 3 fouls. Livingston Academy is going to have the ball. Two minutes and 12 seconds to play in the game. Livingston trails by 2. They have the ball. Hargis, 55-53 in favor of Magoffin County. Hargis finds the lane, lays it up, and it's good. Wyatt gets the time of the game for the Wildcats. Wyatt Hargis in the clutch, 1:50 to play in the game. Slayer over to Barnett. Now Slayer. Now Whitaker has it. Draws Bilbrey. Slayer has a drive, shoots the mid-range, off the glass, and it's good. Slayer off the glass for 2. He's got 4 points. Long pass to Hargis. Hargis trying to find a good look. Sees Miller. Miller drives in. Sees Bilbrey. Down low to Goodpasser. Goodpasser. It's going to be traveling violation on Easton Goodpasser, and the Wildcats turn the ball over as they trail by 2. 1:23 to play in the game. Livingston trails 57-55. They were up by 18 at one point. Timeout called Magoffin County. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be a full timeout Magoffin County. They got 2 timeouts remaining.
Full timeout.
Livingston Academy led by 18 at one point. Magoffin County's come back. Take the lead by 2. As Livingston Academy trails 57-53. 1:20 to play in the game, in this championship game of the Smoky Mountain Christmas Classic Boys Red Division bracket. Here we're back after the timeout taken by Magoffin County. Livingston Academy trails by 2, 57-55. Perfect season on the line here for the Wildcats. They're 9-0, looking to stay undefeated, while the Hornets are looking to go 7-2. Slayer, trap, Whitaker. Whitaker seems to be the problem here for the Wildcats. Bilbrey tries to get the steal, and they're going to say it stays with Magoffin County. Looked like it went off the defender or the offense player there. Story nearly got the pick. Now Whitaker. Now Barnett, they're looking to burn some clock. Under a minute to go. Barnett drives in, lays it in, misses, and Hargis has the rebound. Here comes Livingston Academy. They trail by 2. 50 seconds to play in the game. Bilbrey. Bounce pass to Miller. He's going to draw the double. Not good, Pastor. Bounce pass to Bilbrey. Miller fakes a 3 for the mid-range. Won't go. And the Hornets are going to get the rebound. Livingston Academy trails by 2, and they're going to try to slow the ball. There's going to be a foul on Isaac Story. That'll be his 5th foul, and he's out of the game.
Foul on Story, number 42.
I believe that'll be his 5th.
Whitaker alone.
Grayson Whitaker at the free throw line. Isaac Story out of the game. He had 6 points. 23 seconds to play. Wildcats trail by 2. Number 5, Grayson Whitaker at the free throw line, shooting 2. Hits the first one. The second one will make it a 2-possession game. Whitaker misses it. He misses it. It'll be a lane violation. Livingston trails by 3. If you're the Wildcats, you want Tucker Miller to have the ball in his hands. Hargis, 23 seconds to play. Livingston trails by 3. Hargis takes it in. Debatably gets fouled. 14 seconds to play, and he gets fouled. It's going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball, possession, Wildcats.
It's going to stay with Livingston. 13 seconds to play. The Wildcats trail by 3. A 3 will tie the game for Livingston Academy. Hargis. It gets tipped. Harris has it. Over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey. Miller. Shoots a 3. Tucker Miller. And it's tied! Tucker Miller! And it's tied! It's tied. Oh, my goodness. Livingston Academy has tied the basketball game. 58-58 with a Tucker Miller 3-pointer. It's tied. It's going to be a timeout. Magoffin County, 3 seconds to play with a massive 3-pointer from Tucker Miller to tie the game. It was a 3. The coach debated it was a 2. It was a 3-pointer. Livingston Academy.
Full timeout.
Wow, what a play. Tucker Miller. I don't know if that was drawn up or not. Daniel Bilbrey hesitated to find him. He found him, and Tucker Miller semi-open, and Tucker Miller with a huge 3-pointer for the Livingston Academy Wildcats. I remember I was on the call back on the Rickman days. He hit a huge 3-pointer to tie the game, or try to win the game for Rickman when they played against Livingston Middle School. What a huge 3-pointer for the sophomore. We'll be right back right after this timeout. Livingston Academy, undefeated season on the line. Tucker Miller with a huge 3-pointer to tie the game. 3, 2, 1. Barnett from a deep 3-pointer from the half court. And it's no good, and we're going to overtime here in Gatlinburg. Hickman High School. Free basketball here in Gatlinburg. Livingston Academy and Magoffin County playing in overtime after a huge 3-pointer from Tucker Miller. After a huge 3-pointer from Tucker Miller here at Gatlinburg Hickman High School, Livingston Academy tied the game 58-58. The Hornets had a shot at the half court mark, threw it up, and hit the glass hard, and wasn't able to go in 4-minute overtime period after a huge 3-pointer from Tucker Miller. Isaac Story fouled out of the game for Livingston. That's a big factor for the Wildcats. Goodpasture's playing with 4 fouls. Dwight Hargis also playing with 4 fouls in the game. Miller and Harris both playing with 2 fouls for Livingston.
We're going to try again to crown a champion right here. Put your hands together. We're starting all
Ethan
over.
Barnett's got 4 fouls. Number 23, Ben Lafferty's got 2 fouls. Zane Whitaker's got 3. Ethan Slayer's got 2. And number 5, Grayson Whitaker has 1. Number 10, Ethan Slayer has got 1 foul. Here we go, folks, from free basketball here at Gallimore Pittman High School. To crown a champion of the boys basketball red division. There's going to be a foul. Wow. I believe there'll be a foul. I believe it'll just be counted as a team foul.
That was not a foul. That was a tip violation.
No foul, tip violation.
It's ball.
It's going to be Livingston Academy's basketball. It's tip violation there, but no foul. Bilbrey throw it in for the Wildcats. And we're tied at 58, folks. What a game we've had here. Livingston led by 18 at one point. Magoffin County got the momentum. Bilbrey from a 3. Daniel Bilbrey from a huge three-pointer. Huge three-pointer for Daniel Bilbrey. And Livingston leads 61-58. Trying to answer back, but won't go. But Lafferty gets the rebound. Barnett over to Lafferty. Lafferty finds Slayer, guarded by Bilbrey. They're trying to answer. Slayer over to Whitaker. Whitaker tries to drive. Throws it up. Won't go. Harris gets the rebound. And here comes Livingston. They got a chance to extend their lead to 6. To extend their lead by 6 with a 3. Hargis drives in. There's going to be a foul. Pushing foul, I believe, number 14.
Foul number 14, Whitaker.
Number 14, Zane Whitaker. His 4th foul of the game, and Cole Harris will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Cole Harris, some huge free throws for the Wildcats. He hits the first one. Chance to extend this lead by 5 here.
Makes a vote.
The nice free throw in Livingston Academy. Here in overtime, Livingston leads by 5, 63-58. Whitaker down to Whitaker. Whitaker looking, fires from the free throw line. Won't go. And the Wildcats get the rebound. Bilbrey. The quickness of Daniel Bilbrey from Livingston Academy guards up to Tucker Miller. Tucker Miller with a lay-in, with a runner. Number 14 nearly blocked it, but Tucker Miller with a huge 2-pointer. Right over that humongous 3-pointer he hit at the end of regulation, or nearly at the near end of regulation. Lafferty down low. Misses, and Hargis gets the rebound. Livingston leads by 7 now. Bilbrey. Bounce pass to Goodpasture. Goodpasture. A phenomenal pass. Finds Daniel Bilbrey in the corner for a 3. Won't go. And Lafferty grabs the rebound. And Bilbrey gets his pocket picked, and there'll be a foul on Magoffin County. 2 minutes to play. On Lafferty, that'll be his 3rd foul of the game. And it will send Daniel Bilbrey to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Bilbrey the line.
Livingston Academy leads 65-58. Trying to remain undefeated. Daniel Bilbrey.
0-1, checking in.
Hits the free throw. Livingston's only been to overtime one other time this season when they played the 111 rival Pickett County up in Byrdstown. Bilbrey hits both free throws. Like we said, Livingston Academy, they fare well in overtime. They're 1-0 in overtime so far. They've only played one overtime game, and this right here is their 2nd. Barnett tries to drive. Covered by Goodpasture up the front iron, and Bilbrey gets the rebound. 57. It's a 9-point Livingston Academy lead. 67-58. Miller. Miller finds Bilbrey. Daniel Bilbrey over to Cole Harris. Cole Harris Cole Harris finds a drive, and he gets blocked. Good passer grabs the rebound. Pass out to Milbury. Livingston Academy still has it. They're looking to slow the offense. 1:10 to play in overtime. Livingston leads by 9. Milbury finds Harris over to Miller. And they're trying to burn some clock here. Miller with a nice feed to Goodpasture, and he gets the friendly roll. Easton Goodpasture for 2. He's got 12 points in this one. 50 seconds to play in the Wildcats lead, 69-58. And they miss a shot, and Miller gets the rebound, and Livingston Academy is going to try to hold it out here to end the game, possibly. 35 seconds to play in the game. Livingston leads. They can just feel it. 69-58 with an awesome overtime. With a huge three-point from Tucker Miller to send them to overtime. 20 seconds to play in the game. Livingston fans on their feet. And they can just feel it now. Livingston Academy is going to be the boys' red division championship. It's going to be the boys' division champion.
Let's give both these teams a big round of applause.
What a phenomenal game here, folks. Gallup High School Livingston Academy is going to be the champions of the boys' red division bracket. They go 3-0 up here at Gatlinburg, and they're going to head back home. They're playing Watertown next week. The first game they'll take on, I believe, is Liberty Creek down in Watertown. And the Wildcats, with a phenomenal showing in overtime after a huge three-pointer from Tucker Miller. Livingston wins 69-58.
Livingston Academy, stay out here for a minute. Livingston Academy, stay out here for a minute.
And the Wildcats, the champions here. They defeat Danville, Kentucky in the first round after a close nail-biter by 5 points. And the next one, they come down here yesterday and defeated Floyd Central.
Your Red Division 2022 Smoky Mountain Basketball Classic champions.
In the game.
Livingston Academy
by double digits, and the Wildcats come here in overtime to defeat the Magoffin County Hornets.
Have a Merry Christmas.
To be the champions here.
Girls
Smoky
Championship
Mountain
game.
Boys Christmas Classic in the red bracket division. What a game. Well, folks, that'll be all here from Gatlinburg Pittman High School. We'll see you next time.